Good morning, guys. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So I wanted to talk really quick about goals, resetting them, understanding them, manipulating them, reevaluating them, and making them realistic. Now, this is just going to be a quick video. This isn't a challenge video. I just really want to speak on this because I think that it's extremely important. I will be releasing a challenge video tomorrow, actually. And I'm trying to remember if I did Monday's video, challenge video. I did, right? Maybe I didn't. So maybe I need to release that today. I am so confused. It's been a crazy week. Life, I did. So one of the most challenging things for me is actually doing this without internet service. I used to be crazy on YouTube and stuff like that, but in an effort to save money every month on internet, I took off my internet and focusing on saving money and reallocating those funds to a different area. I'm pretty sure that's the first time I've ever used that word reallocating, but I think I used it right. So first of all, this is my goal. This is a goal I laid down the other night and kind of made, and it might look tacky actually, but and it looks backwards for some reason right there. I actually did it in nice handwriting, took my time and did it. So basically I'm going to run you through what it says and what the days were and stuff like that. So basically I'm setting myself little miniature goals because I only have 9 pounds to lose until I hit my initial goal weight. I'm probably going to reevaluate at that point and see where I want to go from there. So virtually, this was done on May 5th. So at the very top of the page, I put date May 5th, 2019. Okay. I kept this open. I'm a very, very sporadic person. If you look at my desk, it's a damn nightmare. Look, like there's no way to keep track of stuff. So I kept this open to this page and basically sitting right here. Like I didn't move it. I didn't close the book. I kept it, you know, the whole thing out of sight, out of mind. So you got to be really careful with me specifically. I write things down. I'm a lister. I list everything. I make lists about everything. So I got to be really careful to keep them close. Now this will be a blabbing video. So if you don't have time, maybe come back later. So the first thing that I put at the very top of my list was weight. My current weight on that day was 232 pounds. My body fat percentage was 25.1. And my lean muscle mass, or my amount of skeletal muscle mass, was 99.0. The reason I put those three things is because I wanted to reduce my body fat. I wanted to at least, very minimum, sustain my muscle or increase my muscle. And I want to be right around 100-ish, maybe 103. So I'm really trying to increase my muscle, which is difficult while you're cutting weight. But I'm doing my best. And then my body fat percentage, because I want to reduce it and I want to reduce the weight. So my previous I put a previous weight of what my body looked like at that weight previously. Okay, so what happens when you track for an extended period of time, and I will be honest, like I have not been tracking the last 3 weeks or a month. I've been tracking like body fat percentage, weight and everything like that, but focusing on that. As far as my workouts go, I'm just kind of going on not routine based. I'm going by how I feel. Do I feel this area needs improvement? Do I feel like I need to do chest, shoulders, biceps, triceps, whatever, back? So I've been instinctively lifting lately, just to give myself a little bit of a mental break from the monotony. So this is my tracking for like the last 2 years, every single workout and everything like that. But this is something I do track on a regular basis. These are going to be my in-body scans, and there's a whole pile of them. You can see there's like 15 of them from recently. And I actually keep all my tracking stuff in the same space, so I'm going to put it back before it ends up getting lost. But that's how I know what my body fat percentage was a few months ago. So a few months ago, I was at, this was, I mean, if you want to know a timeline, I was leaving Colombia and just got back, and it was about a week after I got back. So to be honest, I kind of snapped back and I think I gained a little bit. But the scale said 232. I had 103 pounds of muscle. I was definitely lifting a lot more. And that could have been skewed that day. I don't think I was super hydrated. My body was kind of out of whack. So those aren't perfect numbers. But my body fat was at 23.1%, and that was on 11/26/18. My muscle was 103. That's why I'm trying to get back to that and kind of reduce my body fat below that. Now, remember, body fat is going to come up differently depending on how you do it. If you use an in-body scan versus like a scale at home, or you use, where is it? Body fat measure monitor. And I recommend doing something. And in the, if I forget, please remind me. But I will put in the links below, you know, some different things. You can also use skin fold calipers. There's all kinds of things that you can use. I'll put it, I have, this is my scale, actually my new best friend. It's 25 bucks. It's called Renpo, and I'll put the links to all those things in the description below. But remember, whatever you're using, don't buy all three of them. There's no point. You know, pick one, stick with it, and be consistent. Same thing with a scale. Pick a scale, stick with it, don't be changing it and stuff like that. Because if you weigh on my scale versus your scale, it's not that you weigh differently, just that scale is weighing you differently. It has different metrics, so keep that in mind. But check out those in the description below. And I will say, side note, the reason that scale is my favorite, because it's like 25 bucks on Amazon. Super accurate. I love it. It's I've never been in love with a scale. But I love this scale, to be honest. And you guys see the screenshots that I've posted probably. It connects to a Bluetooth app, and it tells you your body fat percentage, and it tells you like a graph on where you're going and stuff like that, and like all kinds of stuff. It's really cool. So I gave myself, right below that, I have, you know, where I was, where I am now, and this was a few days ago. And then I have a 7-day goal. So it was May 5th, and then by May 12th, so this was, I don't know what it was, Monday, or let me see. I can tell you exactly what day it was. I'll look at my calendar. So May 5th was Sunday, and then I had a 7-day goal. That would make sense. Sunday to Sunday, I wanted to lose 3 pounds. And to be honest, I've had more cheat days than normal because as I'm leaning out, I can allot myself more of them. I just refill my glycogen stores and everything and kind of pack in some sugar and everything and just keep going. But now, something differently, I'm only doing like a meal. I'm not doing a full day, and I'm doing it really late in the day, like right before bed. And the reason is because if I give myself time, I will end up just eating my face off for a full 24 hours, and I'm not letting myself do that. So, and also not basing it off of feeling poorly emotionally, making sure I'm in a good mindset. If I'm upset or stressed out or anything, I don't give myself that chance. So I got my 7-day goal, right? And it comes to Wednesday, yesterday. Today's Thursday. Sorry. Yesterday I hit my goal. I hit 229. I dropped the 3 pounds, and I don't know what I was at body fat percentage on the scan because I'm going by the scale here, but I'm going by the body fat there. And the reason for that is because the body fat's going to be more accurate on this. And I weigh in when I'm at home. I'm not at the gym where the in-body scan machine is, so it just works out great that way. Plus, the in-body scan tells me I'm a little bit lower on body fat percentage, so I don't want to get all hyped up. I have something in my mouth. So I use the one that's a little bit higher just to kind of maybe be more realistic. So once I hit that, and honestly, I don't know what my body fat was yesterday, so unfortunately, but I do know I hit the goal weight on the scale. So, because I didn't end up at the gym till way later after I'd lifted and stuff, and it would have been a skewed number, so I didn't even try it. So I had wanted to hit 99.5 pounds of muscle. So in a couple days, because I did a cheat meal last night, so I'm going to let my body recover and stuff like that and kind of get back down to that 229. Once I hit that 229, I'm shooting on. So basically what I'm trying to explain to you is I hit my goal Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days early. I hit it in 2 days. Really, really fast. So what I do, for me, what works best for me is I go right back to the drawing board and I say, look, it's time to get my shit in gear, reevaluate, reestablish a new goal. So I'm going to do this with you right now. So I'm going to put, today's date is May 9th. Okay. So at the top, I'm going to put update May 9th. Clearly, I'm not doing that on the right page. 9th. Well, we'll put May 8th, okay? Because that was yesterday. That was the day I hit the goal. May 8th. Update May 8th, okay? So at the top, I'm going to put weight. And then a little asterisk, 229. And I don't know the body fat percentage, and I don't know the lean muscle mass. So I'm going to leave those out. Because, technically speaking, they were not as important, because this was more of a, I didn't make a body fat percentage goal necessarily, because that's going to drop as I go along, if that makes sense.